let's get some Vynnset action, right? Everybody loves a good Vynnset. So against Vynnset, I think you could just fatigue her. You could play her as if it's Briar, I guess, but like, I mean, all of these cards are just great. Like, I don't even know if you need this. Like, what are they gonna do? Nothing is the answer. I don't think you really need pummels either. Let's keep 2. Why not? All right, Norune. No reason to play any other cards. Just call it there. Okay. This hand is pretty cool. Is it worth attacking? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't think it is. You forgot what Ringate did? Played the wrong. Well, I played that wrong the other day. Tried to full aggro. I mean, you could do either. It's like not a big deal either way. I think this deck is just like heavily favored for us. But yeah, in general, like all they do every turn is they go, okay, Rune Gate something, here's some Rune Chance, here's some damage. And you're like, whatever, right? So like I have a pummel, I have a Command and Conquer. I'm definitely just gonna pummel Command and Conquer him. Like, what else is he gonna do? I can keep the pummel too. It's just like fine. Now he's getting a Rune Chant off of this exchange. That's for sure. Which I don't like, but I mean, can't really do anything about it. I think we just give him 1 here. Take the rest, because we can make another surge. There's an argument to like keeping this too, I guess, but I should have pitched Macho. This card is technically just a little bit better in hand. They probably just throw Crown in front of us if they're very aggressive. Giving Carapace. Okay. I will say this, a lot of Bravos actually don't run pummel into this matchup, so this isn't a terrible block on their side. Yeah, so this is why I expected them to do first. But we're still going to do this. It's just good damage and some disruption. Like, they had a 5-card hand regardless. Now they're going down to 4. And taking a ton. And, yeah, armor being gone is always good, right? It's good for us. Now, here's the situation. This hand is extremely poor. So I'm pretty happy just blocking as much as I can. Shadow Puppetry means that we're going to block with this card and this card on this, and likely just pay for that. Has Go again. So Widespread. It might be worth... I think it's worth just taking an off turn on all of this. Can't play the Widespread actually, so whatever they played next is gonna be super mid. And we have a backup pummel, or a sync blow for the pummel if they have one, which is pretty funny. Like, that's a super common play line for them. Okay, that's good for them. They get to do a little bit of everything now. So pay the 1, because that's what we have. I'm actually just going to take all of this. This on hit damage doesn't actually matter, and the sync below I think is better saved. Get rid of Arouse. That's actually a fine hit. I'm super concerned about that going away. Widespread. Envelop. So they're coming in for 9, for sure. Now here, I'm going to pitch this. We'll probably just block here. I'm going to swing hammer. Block. Give you Vapor Scene. Oh. Pass through too quickly. We'll keep that on top. Any of these defensive cards, I never really like bottoming, because I want my second cycle to always be better. That's kind of like a rule of thumb that I follow. So you can see, like, I'm taking a more defensive stance against this deck. Like, I know I took a bunch of damage there, but I think having to sink below for a relevant on-hit is more important than just the vanilla damage that actually was just coming up. So we will find a point to pivot. It's no worries. It's probably not going to be next hand, considering there's Sigil. If we had a Surge, we could make this play, but it's likely just going to be blocked and then pitch this. Or pitch this for AB. They banish Spellblade because they can't play this otherwise. I don't want to set them up with more rune chance, so we'll just block these two, and then we'll just Sigil on our turn. Like, they just can't really do anything. All right, Sigil, pass. I always wonder whenever I play a Sigil if somebody's gonna play like Poison the Well. Just fuck me up. Oh, you're gonna gain 3? Actually take 3. Got him. The other nice thing about having sync in the arsenal is if you ever have like a weird turn, right? Or a weird hand, you always just fix it. Like, let's say I had 4 reds and unmovable. I can just get rid of the unmovable, right? Just chip it to the bottom. It's a fine second cycle card. They did nothing. Interesting. All right, well, we did talk about immovable. I have a lot of D-Reacts anyway. I'm actually going to pitch it for a Surge. And then I'm going to attack with Yield Hammer. Keep this one. I'm more inclined to block with Chokeslam than I am Thunder. My pitch stack kind of sucks anyway, so I don't mind seeing the other unmovable kind of soonish. We're going to see a bunch of reds, like, really soon. Okay, we got rid of Deathly Well. Vexing. This could be a creeper's turn. Mob Skies, okay. Are they paying? They're not paying. Alright, so this is just for 4. Their last card could be something pretty beefy. I think I'm okay with just paying all of these and trying to negate this effect. Chokeslam's technically the better one. Hey, appreciate the follow. What's up, Clark? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Alright, so it is a pummel. We have this. That's happy-go-lucky for us. I want to see more reacts. Go ahead and get those out of my deck. So I'm going to bottom that. Try to see something red. Then we're going to give you that. I'm fine with keeping this card in hand. And then, yeah, I expected Flail. I'm okay. This is kind of like a block 2 in this scenario, because it's not giving them a rune champ. And it also dealt it one. Oh man, the value. Can't beat that. They get 2 rune chance. I'm missing something. Destructive. Or destruction. Widespread destruction. They're not really doing anything else. This is 1-2. They didn't pay. Let's pitch you. 1. Easy. Look at that. If I get pummeled here, it's kind of sad. But yeah, okay. It is what it is. That's fine. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to play around the pummel. Well, there's another one. Mom Skies. Deathly Whale. Okay. I'm not going to take that. I'll give them some rune chance. We're going to block here and here. They can't feasibly pummel us. And then we'll Command and Conquer back because they don't have Crown of Providence. That'll get 2 cards out of their hand. Or their armor, which is great. Then we'll set up a Surge for the Crippling Crush next turn. Yeah, we'll just, I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it. It's going to make the destruction pretty good next turn too, which is kind of unfortunate, but ideally we're going to have a couple of 3 blocks and a couple of blues to be able to play this. Aaron probably puts in work in this matchup, for sure. I've actually played Rampart in this matchup, and it's like a buy if you do that. But I don't think it's super necessary, especially with Briar out. So I like having the extra slot. I wish we can get rid of Buckle, or Buckler, honestly. If I could play Anathos in every matchup, I'd be a happy guy. No way. No way. Big take. Take the whole thing? Blow up Arsenal? Sam must be insane. I'm probably just going to crown this crippling now, based on that. Let's see. Funeral Moon. Yeah, we have to crown the crippling now. Okay. Ooh, I can 2-card Spinal. No way. No way. I'm in. I'm in. +5. Well, we are no way, no how gonna be able to stop all of this. Waiting patiently. Just 1, 2. Goodbye. 16 all. They've done a very good job at keeping our life total super low. I love it when I get to 2-card Spinal and then get like refresh my Seismic and make it dominate. That's so good. So good. Now this likely isn't going to hit for go again. It might. Very well could, but they have no setup. So yeah. They're playing a very good game. This is the closest it's been in a long time against a deck like this. Envelop. That doesn't work, brother. You're super fucked. Huh. Spinal has text. Big oof. And then we just send 10 and they're like, oh, okay. Cool. I think it's cool. Spinal does indeed have text. Envelop is not an instant. Believe it or not, it is an action. And that used your action. Go again? No, sir. Pretend it doesn't exist. Just give me all the cards. You're just gonna play deathly well next turn. It's fine. We all know. If you take this, okay. I was about to say. Jeez. Keeping that armor. They're holding on to it for dear life. Oh, this hand is insane. They're dead. Goodbye. GG. I'm actually going to... I'm going to take every single bit of this. I'm going to pass reactions if they happen to pummel. Okay. They do. This is why. So this goes up to 8. I can't play this crippling anymore. Super unfortunate. So I think I'm going to sink below, get rid of the crippling. Then I might end up using this unmovable to cover up as much of this as I can. Okay, Command and Conquer isn't like that good. How many pummels have we used? We've used 1, so that means we are very likely to have 1 or even 2 next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Then send 4, arsenal this. Or is still lethal. But they could just give me Carapace. 4-card hand versus my 5-card hand. Me at 11, them at 3. I'm feeling pretty good. So that was a situation where we're playing to not lose, since we're already ahead, right? I think Fino had a very good video where he was talking about like, no, I remember now. It was a Man Sand stream, and Fino was on there, and he was talking about like playing not to lose when you're ahead in a situation like this. I think that is a very good mindset, especially when you're playing a control deck. Okay, this hand is very mid. Okay, they're gonna come in for 10. That's pretty cool. The Deathly Delight, that's the one that gains a life. So did they pay? They did pay. Okay, it's net positive for them to pay here anyway, because it guarantees, makes me lose some life. They don't have an arsenal. I think it's better just to like take this. Of course, it's unpreventable. There's no reason to prevent 1. Then I'm gonna stop 9 of it. Just call it a day. Like we're already getting the on-hit trigger. And then we're actually gonna gain some life. Or no, we go back to 10, right? It's fine. Oh, we only had 2 pummels, so it's like next hand. Well, next hand. This is the last hand, last card. Develop. They're at 3, 34, coming in for 5. Is there a world? Okay, we're throwing Command and Conquer, I think, so we need to... I don't think we want them to set up any more than we have to. So I can give them Crater Fist here. I think that's right. Give them Crater, then Fate for Seeing. We'll see that it's like a pummel, right? Oh, no. Okay, next one. Next one. I could have pitched the pummel earlier, too. I just don't remember. I'm pretty sure we have 2. Okay. But we're going to make a surge and do this, and we can arsenal the Starstruck. Still a very good play. They might give us their armor at this stage. They have no rune chance. Give me a bunch of 2 blocks. 2 block hands. Absolutely. Nice. Nice. We got so much. So much out of that. Our boy is doing us good. See, there he is. Just in time for me not to be able to play my card. This is just a pummel play, though. So we just hammer. As weird as this looks, like, this is definitely correct. Let me get my win rate messed up. We gotta mess with that a little bit. Yeah, they know. They know. Okay, sure. You're just dead. Sick. Are you dead now, Mr. Vynnset? Good game. Good game.